I'm Natalie Shepard.
I'm Jessa Brycebeck. Multiple law enforcement agencies responding to high schools across our state today after around a dozen false reports of an active shooter.
The threats were cleared within a couple of hours, but it left a lot of people uneasy.
Threats were made against schools in at least 7 communities right here in southeast Wisconsin, from Sheboygan to Kenosha.
Our live team coverage continues on the response and reactions to the threats. Stephanie Rodriguez talked to affected students.
But first, Daniela Cotto has been following the reports since early this morning, and she talked to police about them. Daniela.
Yeah, well, Franklin and Kenosha are among those schools that you mentioned. Now, police have confirmed that it was all a hoax, and Kenosha police in particular saying they are upset that a terrorist threat be taken so lightly.
It's a very sick joke and something that cannot be tolerated.
Kenosha Police Department Information Officer Joseph Nosalik says he first received a call at around 8:11 a.m. of reports of a possible active shooter situation at Bradford High School. Then more calls poured in from surrounding schools with a tip that it could all be a prank.
We still will never, ever dismiss anything as a hoax until we are there with our own eyes and boots on the ground to say that nothing is happening there. So we did proceed with a full-scale active shooter response.
Lieutenant Nosalik says pranks like this one cause a huge drain on public safety resources.
When you get a call like this, of course, every available resource responds to that school. Therefore, leaving the rest of the city, kind of understaffed, if you will.
The Kenosha Police Department, Kenosha County Sheriff's Department, Kenosha Fire, and Wisconsin State Patrol all joined forces alongside federal law enforcement agencies.
This is not a joke. There are secondary medical events that can take place because of incidents like this. People can have panic attacks. People can have heart attacks because of the stress that this creates.
Authorities say this is still an ongoing open investigation. Now, police are saying that this is considered a terrorist threat, which is a felony. Now, if someone does end up dying as a result of those high stress levels like a heart attack, those responsible will also be charged with that. Reporting live in Franklin, Daniela Cotto, CBS 58 News.
Daniela, thank you very much. And the FBI is investigating these swatting calls and sent us a statement that reads in part, the FBI takes swatting very seriously because it puts innocent people at risk. While we have no information to indicate a specific and credible threat, we will continue to work with our law enforcement partners to gather, share, and act upon threat information as it comes to our attention.